The World Health Organization has new evidence that shows artificial sweeteners may do more harm than good. The WHO is suggesting people stop using non-sugar sweeteners for weight loss, saying these kinds of products don't have any long-term benefit in reducing body fat. The organization says prolonged use of artificial sweeteners could in fact increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular diseases in adults. The guidance applies to all people except those with pre-existing diabetes. Joining us now for more insight on this is Dr. Christopher Labos, who is an epidemiologist and a cardiologist. He joins us on this today. Dr. Labos, I'm very curious, because you're a cardiologist, what your take is on this. But first of all, can you tell us about these guidelines? How is it that non-sugar sweeteners increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases and don't have an impact on fat loss?
Right, so that's really the $64,000 question. What the World Health Organization did was they did a meta-analysis. So they basically reviewed all the pre-existing studies, synthesized them together, and came out with a summary evidence. What I think is important, though, to understand here is that there are basically two different types of studies. There are randomized trials where you take people and you randomly assign them to either group A or group B to get, a sugar product or a non-sugar sweetener. But there are non-randomized trials where you basically let people go off and do whatever they want. And then you, in retrospect, send out questionnaires and ask them what they've eaten and then try to draw conclusions between what they tell you and what their ultimate health outcomes are. And what's interesting in the analysis that WHO did is that if you look overall, yes, you saw that signal for maybe an increased heart risk, an increased stroke risk, and higher blood pressure, and all the things that are, I think, alarming people. But if you contain yourself to just the randomized trials, which are usually considered to be better quality studies, there actually wasn't any increased risk, and there actually was a small benefit. It's just that the weight loss associated with these artificial sweeteners was less than 1 kilogram, about 1.5 pounds. So it really depends on how you want to slice up the evidence, and that's why I think some of the claims about harm are maybe a little bit overblown.
Can you just dig into just a little bit more? Are there certain risk factors that some of the participants in the study may have already been predisposed to?
Well, and I think this is the problem. When you want to look at the non-randomized studies, I think you have to ask yourself, well, why were people eating more non-sugar sweeteners? And then you have to say to yourself, okay, well, why would somebody do this? Let's say they had diabetes or were at high risk for heart disease. You need to eat healthier. They, wanting to ignore sugar, obviously, would then end up consuming more of these products. The other thing to keep in mind, too, is that when you're doing this in a non-randomized fashion, you don't really know if people are substituting out sugar for non-sugar sweeteners. In the randomized trials, you can be very clear that you're basically giving people the equivalent of a Coke versus a Diet Coke. So you know that the people who are eating more non-artificial sweeteners are eating less sugar to compensate. Whereas in the non-randomized trials, they just may be eating more. They may just be eating more baked goods that have more non-sugar in them. So it's really unclear in the non-randomized data if you're actually studying what you want to be studying. So that's why I think there's a little bit of equivocation and uncertainty about how much real weight we should be put on this potential increased cardiovascular risk with these products.
Okay, Dr. Christopher Labos, epidemiologist and cardiologist, sharing his thoughts on this. Thanks so much.